We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. Who want it? We want it. We run it. 100. Who want it? We want it. We run it. 100. Drip this all my life, been this all my life. No doors on my ride, I just live my life. Thank God I'm alive, getting to it, I ain't playing with it. Watch chain, both came with it. What they saying? Hold on, wait a minute. I stayed on my pivot, you can't say I did it. House lights, only thing switching. Men acting like they be switching. They don't really wanna start a ride. They don't really wanna start a ride. They don't really wanna come and try. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. Who want it? We want it. We run it. 100. Who want it? We want it. We run it. 100. We going all out. Give them something they can talk about. Talk of the town, better ask around. So if you coming, we ain't backing down. Going all out. We the wrong ones to call out. We run the town, better ask around. So if you coming, we ain't backing down. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. Who want it? We want it. We run it. 100. Who want it? We want it. We run it. 100.
All right, coming up next, a matchup at 205 pounds between Jon Jones and Vitor Belfort. Born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, now fighting out of South Florida, here is the perennial contender and former UFC champion Vitor Belfort. Made his UFC debut back in the 90s at UFC 12. He fought twice that night. So back when Vitor debuted, Joe, they let you fight twice in one evening, and here he is a couple decades later, north of 40, Vitor Belfort still getting it done.
Vitor Belfort has some of the fastest hands in mixed martial arts. He's been competing against the top guys in the division for many, many years. And after a long absence, he returned to the UFC with a first-round knockout over Rich Franklin.
So here is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, current UFC interim light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. Never lost the belt inside the octagon. It was transgressions outside the octagon that resulted in him being stripped of the title. But when the lights go on, you can argue this is the most dominant and best champion the octagon has ever seen.
Jon Jones has been incredibly successful against some of the very best fighters on the planet Earth. He is an immense talent.
Tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Belfort is 10 years his senior. Jones is 4 inches taller. He will have a 10-inch reach advantage. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 14 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Vitor Belfort! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our 3rd man in the Octagon.
First round, you ready? Are you ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Body kick is blocked. Belfort gets absolutely punished by that hit.
Tagged him. This is a bit of a chess battle here. He's definitely hurt.
Wow! Oh!
Back to his feet again. Amazing. Oh! What a leg kick.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh! Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close.
Kick to the head legs. He's stunned.
He's got him hurt here. Oh!
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Yeah,
He's
looks
stunned.
like
He's in
he's
trouble.
on his feet. Oh!
Back to his feet again. Amazing. There's a nice inside leg kick. Oh! What a leg kick.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Belfort. Effective punch there by Johnny Vaughn. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line. Oh! Another knockdown! Wow! Do you believe it?
Huge right hand shot that got him the victory.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Let's take a look at that again. Check it out here. Bam! Nighty-night.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop for this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jon Jones!
So So congratulations are in order to the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. This is still a guy that many consider to be the greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time. And this performance, just another feather in the cap of the future UFC Hall of Famer. This was a big spot for Jon Jones here tonight. He's a guy who always has... And coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Daniel Cormier and Ovince St. Preux. All right, here's the perennial light heavyweight contender and former University of Tennessee football standout, Ovince St. Preux. Transitioned to mixed martial arts in 2008 rather seamlessly. Nice mix of knockouts and submissions to his credit. Very much an unorthodox striker who brings a lot of different skills to the table. Hard guy to simulate in training, and a guy who's got a Von Flue choke and a calf slicer to his credit. We'll see which way Ovince St. Preux chooses to attack here tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
So here's the 38-year-old Daniel Cormier, UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. This is a man who has taken on all comers and has largely been unblemished in his UFC career. The wrestling obviously is what he is known for, but he's got a lot of pop as well and has really rounded out into a complete mixed martial artist in the big show.
Daniel Cormier is one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in the UFC's heavyweight division, and with that work ethic, he has brought his striking up to an elite level as well. He is amongst the very best in the sport.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. 4 years apart, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 23 wins, 12 losses. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, Ovince St. Preux. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 22 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, USA, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. While the majority of Ovince St. Preux's finishes in the UFC have come in the opening round, as round 1 gets underway here tonight, we'll see if OSP chooses to get aggressive early and add to that total. You remember when he knocked out Shogun Rua in just 34 seconds. Ovince St. Preux looking to get off to a good start tonight. Cormier gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
Remember, OSP packs some serious power behind his kicks. He's got some gigantic thighs.
And he connects with the punch. A couple hammer fists there for good measure. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by St. Preux. Switching stances here.
Good inside leg kick by DC.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
He switched back to southpaw.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line. Going to the body there with the right kick.
These guys are swinging.
Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by DC. St. Preux gets kicked to the body again here, Joe. Don't be afraid to lower that elbow. Even I saw that one coming. Beautiful straight punch there by DC. Cormier's kick is blocked.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by St. Preux. Past the 2-minute mark in round one.
That one hurt.
St. Preux gets caught with that punch.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. Oh, nice single, look at that. He landed a left hand there.
Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
He's losing it now, though. He's got to turn and get his weight on him. He does not really have much weight on him here.
Going for the arm here.
That arm looks locked to me.
30 seconds now to go in round
And he
one.
got it out.
Now the hammer fist here by DC.
And he's trying to pass.
One savage for the end of round one.
Hey, stop.
Let's take a look here. There's a body kick. And here we see some really technical offense with submissions. Let's take a look at it from a different angle. Big round.
The beautiful Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so second round getting underway here. Competitive first round, Joe. Not necessarily a round of the year per se, but high-level action on both sides. Both fighters had their moments. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes? Effective punch there by St. Preux.
Both men landing in that exchange.
Oh, he gets tagged again. Nice combination. Effective strike there by Cormier. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter. Throws the right hand there.
He got tagged there.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
And he winds up on top. Excellent movement here on the ground. He's going to try to take the back, I think.
Changes his stance.
Tags him.
Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body.
He missed that kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just reached the midway point of the fight.
They clinch up.
Over under now, Joe. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Excellent takedown defense. Now he's got the Muay Thai plan.
St. Preux gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
In half guard position. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying
Going
busy.
for submission.
He's got his arm under the neck. pretty good. That's pretty tight. His guillotine is nasty.
There's the tap.
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And here's the end.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, so another big win for Daniel Cormier here tonight. It's not always the prettiest thing, but it is certainly effective. He can wrestle. He's got a very opportunistic submission game. The takedown seems to always be there when DC needs to go to it. And I think the fight IQ is really what jumps out of the arena for me here tonight. This might be the smartest fighter on the roster. He's got the toughness to back it up. DC, perhaps a future UFC Hall of Famer, certainly getting the job done here tonight.
You think you brought it, we brought it too. Only difference is my cloud is too massive. We active when actors give malice.
It's a light heavyweight matchup between Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier. So here's Daniel Cormier. At one time, he was the United States Olympic team captain in wrestling. Transitioned to mixed martial arts and realized success almost immediately. Only one blemish on the career record. That was against Jon Jones. It's a rematch he hopes to get back. But right now, this is the man who is atop the throne, Daniel Cormier, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Daniel Cormier is a winner, whether it's in wrestling or in mixed martial arts. His drive, determination, and work ethic has proved to be a devastating combination.
So here he is, Jon Bones Jones, two brothers in the NFL, but none can lay claim to being the greatest of all time. Bones Jones can, still on the right side of 30. Jon Jones back in 2011 became the youngest champion in UFC history. And to say he's still going strong would be an understatement. Jon Jones, the consensus greatest of all time, making the walk here tonight once again.
Jon Jones is a supremely gifted athlete. He is explosive with his takedowns and his strikes, and he can be very creative in his attacks. Spinning elbows, heel kicks, he is a human highlight reel.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Jones is 30, Cormier is 38.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC. Cormier gets in a clinch here early.
He's doing a great job here up against the cage. Very good work.
And there comes the separation now.
Yeah, he's got a nice snap to that leg kick. Very nice. That one hurt.
Joe, that is one well-timed overhand there. Whoa!
Oh, vicious knee!
Oh, big knee!
This could be it right here. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's some wrestling right there. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning positioning here on the ground. And he's going to try to take the back. Brilliant job of taking the back.
And they separate. Oh, well done there, Joe, as he catches that. And he landed the right hand there.
In half guard now. Very nice sweep.
He's moving into full mount.
In half guard. His left eye's closing up. Attacking with the guillotine choke. He's got that choke sunk in.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
He might be forced to
And there it is.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Used great technique to get the choke and get the win.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep. Perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Daniel D.C.
Well, what else can you say about the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, and still approaching 40 years old, and DC still finding a